Can y'all check for me? Hi, thank you for joining Author Spotlight with Computer Pile Incorporated. We are so excited to be back on Amazon Live and especially on Prime Day. We have a great author for you today. There he is, Derrin Gleaton Sr. He is here with us to share his new book. And I am so excited that he's here. I got to meet him a few weeks ago, and I said, "Hey, would you have a book?" He says, "Yes." And he was at our outing of our church, and he showed me his book. And I tell you, wow, I was so impressed by this young man. It was amazing. And he has agreed to come today on Prime Day to share his book with us. And just tell us about what he's doing in his doing with things, up and coming things here. So Derrin, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you? I thank you so much for having me.
Oh man, no problem. Thank you for doing this. Like I say, I met you at a church event. It was really cool to meet you. I'm actually going to turn off this background here so I can see a bigger picture of you. There we go. Yeah. So tell us about your book, the title of your book, and why did you write your book?
Okay, so my book is called You Can Be Fly. I actually have Razzle. This is the main character. His name is Razzle. He has on a bow tie as well. And I actually have on a butterfly bow tie.
Mm-hmm.
But You Can Be Fly all came from an idea. It's actually centered behind my bow ties. I started Swag Bows. That's what the name of my bow tie line is. Swag Bows. Our slogan is "Why look so dry when you can be fly?"
Oh
Swagging it.
man, I love it.
So we've
Oh,
been swag bows for 10 years now, and the book was always an idea. It is actually a transformation from a caterpillar to a butterfly. And it's a story that I wanted to get out for a long time, but it's mainly just telling kids, and not just kids, but everybody in general, that beauty comes from the inside.
Oh
And I
yeah.
caterpillar because a caterpillar can be one of the ugliest insects, but if you give it time and if you trust the process, it
Ooh.
becomes beautiful butterflies. So that's why I chose the butterfly.
Man, you were dropping some knowledge there. I tell you, the caterpillar becomes the butterfly, and I love what you said about trusting the process. Wow,
Right.
and that's what you got to do. About trusting the process. Let's talk about that. Were you ever at one point to say, "Hey, this book is not going to make it. I got so much stuff going on," but you push forward. Tell me about that. How did you trust your process?
Okay, so and I'm glad you asked that because that is a very good thing to know with the process. So
Mhm.
the book. So the book was an idea, and I tend to tell a lot of people that when God gives you an idea, take it
Yeah.
and run with it.
Mhm.
My mom, she was a school teacher, and as soon as I got the book process or that I had an idea for a book, she was like, "Okay, don't play with it. We once you draw it up, we get it illustrated. We're going to go to what is she? Office Depot, and when we went
Mhm.
to Depot, she made. I will show you the copy that she made for me, that we actually made together. But
Oh
I
wow.
have it here in the portfolio
There
with the
you go.
so
Got the
this is
receipt there and everything.
yes, sir. This is the first book, and it's not actually a book. It looks like a magazine, but I actually had to make my idea into a reality, and
Mhm.
reality, and I was able to touch it. I said, okay, now that I can touch it, now that I see it every day and I can touch it, okay, now I could push for more. And it was just an idea. So I tend to tell a lot of people when God give you an idea, don't just procrastinate on that idea, because if you procrastinate on that idea, the idea will get blown, and it will be 10 years down the line when you're thinking about that idea and somebody already came out with it. So I tend to, with all my ideas that I do, I write them out, and once I write it out, I have to be able to touch it. Once I touch it and I feel it, okay, now that I know that it's real, and I'm like,
Right.
boom. So that was pretty much the process. I did procrastinate a lot because I didn't know what I wanted to do, how I wanted to put it out, would people like it, and those were all things that I was dealing with in myself. And I told myself, if I like it, then other people will like it. My old boss used to tell me a long time, nothing beats a failure but a try.
Boy,
So
that's good. Oh, I got to use that one. I love that one.
yeah,
Nothing beats a failure but a try. Woo, that's good.
so
Now you don't have to answer this question. How old are you?
I just turned 31 on June 24th.
Okay, okay. Man, you know what? I met you. I thought you were 19 years old.
Thank you.
Well, one of the things I love what you said. It was just so awesome when you said that when you get something, you have to go for it. God has promised the children of Israel the promised land, but they had to go possess it.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, people fail to know that you have to press through. And it's just like, when we talk about prayer, prayer is going to prepare you for what's ahead. No doubt you ran into challenges, but you trust the process. And like you say, I think you believe the source. You believe and that it came from God. And is that what really got you going?
Most importantly, I'm born and raised in church, um, and I myself, I know that it's nothing. it's nothing impossible without God. I mean, it's nothing too hard with God, and
Amen.
possible if you have Him. And in the book of You Can Be Flawed, it also teaches Razzle to have faith. Um, God sent Razzle a helper to help him fly, and it just took Razzle to have the faith in himself to know that, okay, I'm gonna be fly. You know, I can be fly. I could be fly, and he reminded himself that he can be fly. So
Yeah,
you have to encourage yourself, you know, to know that you can do it. Like he said, we can do all things through him. So some things that, and a lot of things that we hear or that we know from ourselves, that we know that we have faith in, we have to believe it.
that's right. That's
So
right.
if we don't believe, then we
Mhm.
are failed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. If you
that's what
don't, yeah. If you don't believe, you can shut it down. You can
you.
shut it down. Now, let me ask you a question. What did you learn in writing the book? Now, I know in school we learned about the caterpillar turning into the butterfly, but what did you really learn in writing the book? What would you say you really learned?
Okay, so I will tell you one of the reasons or the meanings behind the book, because it has a lot of different meanings of the book. But I will tell you the reason that one of the reasons that I wrote the book, one of the meanings. So, being in church, a lot of times people come into church as a caterpillar,
Mm-hmm.
and when they're coming into church, caterpillar, already butterflies already in the church.
That's right.
Who call themselves butterflies?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times those butterflies don't see that the caterpillar will one day become a butterfly.
Woo! That's it.
You
Uh-huh.
know, and the caterpillar is being called ugly, or not too much ugly, but evil, because they are not the same as the butterfly. Yet,
Yes. Yes.
so the caterpillar coming into the church, or a person coming into the church, or anywhere, you can say,
Mm-hmm.
well, but a person coming into an organization, I would say church, and they have other butterflies around them, and the caterpillar is telling them, "I'm going to be a beautiful butterfly," and you know they're saying, not yet."
Mm-hmm.
Caterpillar get there, and it changes and it forms, because it takes a caterpillar some time, and they have to go through steps to become a butterfly.
That's right.
And once he becomes a butterfly, they still say, "You still a caterpillar."
Mm-hmm.
So with Razzle, he was one of the ugliest caterpillars.
Mm.
You know, they had many dry colors,
Right.
and his fellow superiors or people around him still told him, "Oh, you'll never be a butterfly. Never be a butterfly."
Mm-hmm.
Even though they were a caterpillar themselves one day.
That's right.
You know, so it's kind of encouragement, and at the end it tells Razzle, you know, that beauty comes from the inside, you
That's
know,
right.
inside you, and not really pretty much what's on the outside, you know. So you have to give yourself time.
Yeah.
um, my mom always say that you can't microwave um, a steak, or you can't just microwave a cake.
Mm-hmm.
It has a process. You know, you have to put it in the oven, let it, you know, do its thing, put the seasonings on it. So it has time to get there. And with a butterfly, it takes time to
That's
get there.
right. Well, I think one of the great things that you said there is that people are at different levels. You know, and we can't expect others to be like us. Like you say, we're butterflies and already flying or at a particular level. That person has to go through the process. And the good thing is that we can help them. And that's what I see from you. You went through the process, and in you writing this book, you're helping others to say,
Mm-hmm.
hey, you know, it's gonna take time. You're looking ugly right now, but guess what? You're gonna get there, and hang in there. So man, that was really so you learned a lot. Now, many people, you know, want to be authors, but they never have that stick to itness to do it. And as you said, you believe that you got this from the Lord and you push forward. How would you encourage those that have a book idea that they want to write, how would they go about, the process? Talk to us about the process. I know you said you and your mom kind of put it together, went to Office Depot, and then what was the next step to kind of, if I wanted to get a book published?
Okay, so first off, what I did was I had to see the vision. Um,
Yes.
because
Woo.
see the vision, no one no one else will. Um, so I had to see the vision, and like the Bible said, you have to write the vision. So
That's it.
um, and once I seen it, wrote it, I had to get it copyrighted. So I had to get
Hmm.
my book copyrighted, and that takes some time. And it's $160 non-refundable. So um,
Hmm.
I had to stay on copyright with getting my book and my name copyrighted for my book, so no one could steal it. I went to the process of finding a great person, a wonderful person to actually help me, uh, which is hard nowadays.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a friend of the family. Her name is Tanika. She actually went out and she actually have 2 books or 3 books now, and she's on Amazon. She has books on Amazon. She has books in the bookstore. Um,
Okay.
she actually helped me, which is hard. That's why it's so surprising when I tell people, someone actually helped me, because I went to a lot of different people and they were trying to, send me different ways, or they wouldn't
Right.
tell you what's the process. So she actually sat down and, I had a computer, she had a computer, and she would show me each step to take with publishing the book. So first we had to find a publisher, well, not a publisher, I'm sorry, an illustrator to actually
Yes.
bring your pictures to life.
Yeah.
And in that process, I would say what would be the easiest thing to do is to draw your vision and draw your pictures out so that the person who's illustrating them will actually know exactly what you want.
Right.
And I have pictures of hours of me drawing, um,
Yeah.
just pictures. And once I did that, I went over to Immigrant Sparks, and I had uploaded my book and all of my information for my book. I actually went through Amazon. um,
Okay.
I uploaded my book and all the information for my book, and it took 24 hours. It was actually on Super Bowl night. Um,
Wow.
and my wife were the Super Bowl was on the TV, but I wasn't paying attention to the Super Bowl.
Right.
I was supposed to been have out, so
Right.
I had to sacrifice some things to actually say, okay, I have to do this. This is something that I said I wanted to do, so
Right.
so after I got it into on Amazon, I was able to publish it through Amazon. I actually was able to get it into some of the local bookstores. And with getting your stuff into local bookstores, I would say it's just a step of faith. You have to step out,
Right.
explain yourself and introduce yourself, sell yourself, sell your book, tell them why you think your book should be. And it's always good to build bridges instead of burning
That's
bridges.
right. That's right.
I knew from a long time ago they had bookstores, so they were able to help me with that. Um, I actually have my book into the public library,
Oh, wow.
and
Man,
that
that is good.
yeah, and it's just when you want something bad enough, you will believe me, you will go for it.
That's right. That's
And
right.
Google was my best friend.
Hmm.
Often I just went into the public library and asked, "Hey, how can I get my book in here?" And they can
Wow.
have the right sources. So.
Man, that's amazing. I mean, you did what most people don't know about homework. I think a lot of people think it just falls into their lap and it happens. I mean, look, man, you put a lot of work in it. You
And I
got it
was
copyrighted. You went out to do a whole bunch of marketing. It's a lot of work.
and the copyright is the main thing. I
Hmm.
stress that I can't stress that enough, because I would say that will be the most important thing for your story, even if you haven't published it yet.
Right.
Somebody about the book and the idea, then they will be like, okay, and they know what to do. They can copyright it, and then once you put it out, it could be trouble. So I would say the most important part after you've written a story or after you've written a title, you not even
Yeah.
the title, I will start copywriting. And once you
Right.
have $50 for to $160 for something, you might want to use it.
That's worth it. I mean, that's that's a great investment. One of the things, you beat me to the punch here. I wanted to get a book done. But man, once you get that book, it's there for life. You get that ISBN number. Now tell me about it when you first got your hand on a physical copy. How did you feel?
Oh, that was like the most amazing feeling. I ordered like 100 books, and I actually had a vision of me getting the books on my front porch and actually opening boxes with my sons, and that's actually what we did. Me and my sons, we actually opened the boxes, and it was just amazing. I couldn't stop looking at it. It's just an amazing feeling when you can just catch it.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
and you see
Wow.
it alive. That's why I can't stress enough. Once you get an idea, I don't think people understand this. Once you get an idea,
Hmm.
it came to you for a reason.
That's right.
But once you get it, you have to do something with it. You can't just say, "Oh, I'll do that tomorrow," or "I'll do it next week," because tomorrow turns into next week, and next
That's
week,
right.
and I preach this to my nephew all the time. He's actually going to college, and I tell him, you don't want to be the one who says, "I used to could do that," or
Yes. Woo.
"I should have did that." Man, I could have did that a long time ago. I had the opportunity. So you have to seize the moment
That's
and
it.
go for it. If nobody believes in yourself, you have to believe in you're your biggest fan. So
That's right.
yourself before anybody else.
Well, man, I mean, like you said, being able to touch it really makes a difference. A lot of people talk about doing something but never do it.
Right.
And I love it what you said, and you quoted that scripture: write the vision and make it plain. Don't just write a vision that I want to reach the moon. How you gonna get to the moon? Give steps to your plan, and I think that's what a lot of people never do. You did the work to see what those steps were going to be, and you followed the process. Man, I tell you, that's what it is. If we can get young kids to follow the process, and I love the caterpillar analogy because it is a process. And I tell you, when that caterpillar comes out and you see that butterfly, man, I'm
Ooh,
telling you, I remember when I was in school and I first learned about the process of a caterpillar, and I'm like, man, and the thing about it is when you reach that next level, that butterfly can go more places now.
man,
Goodness.
he has wings.
That's right.
Just crawl, but now he can fly.
That's
So
it.
it's more that he can reach. It's more that he can see. The world isn't just four walls for him. He can get up and fly. So
Well,
it's tough.
mhm. Go ahead.
And cut back on something that you said. You said that you have to have the works, and faith without works is pretty much dead. So we can, and if we don't put the works in, which is getting it copywritten and touching it,
Uh-huh.
it won't go as fast as what you want it to go.
Oh
So
man, thank you for saying that faith without works is dead. A lot of people say I have faith, but I'll show you my faith by my works. That's a big difference. That's a
and
whole difference, isn't it?
that- telling your car, I know my car gonna be filled. I know it's gonna be filled. I believe it's gonna be filled. But if you don't,
Uh-huh.
it ain't gonna get filled.
It ain't gonna get filled, man. I tell you. Well, man, I'm ready to have some fun. I'm gonna actually play this your video that you sent me here, and
Okay.
let's see how that go. And here we go. I'm gonna play that right now. right, we are back. Man, I tell you, that was pretty cool. You know what we were going to do? We were going to give away 2 books here for your audience here. So I'm looking on the Amazon here. If you're on Amazon, won't you type fly in your comments? Type fly in your comments. Let's see how many folks we have here in Amazon. So then what we're going to do, we're going to do a nice little giveaway here. I see Noodles in the comment here. Anybody else out there going to join us for a nice giveaway? We're giving 2 books away. If we only got one, they're going to get it. All right. If you're out there in Amazon, put the comments in. Type fly. Type fly if you want to be entered into our contest. We are going to do what they call a duck race. I'm going to get it prepared here. Let's see here. I'm going to get it prepared. Let me see here. All right. We're going to do a duck race. I'm going to get this screen up. Hope I don't mess it up, man. I tell you, I haven't done this in a while. Okay. Here we go. All right, nobody responded yet. Type fly in the comments if you want to be in our duck race. Type fly. We're going to do 30 seconds, and we're going to enter the names of the people who want to be in our duck race. And let me highlight this here.
Yeah, I want to be in a duck race.
Yeah, who want to be in the duck race? Did you invite any of your friends here, Derrin?
I did, but I can't see the chat. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, where are they at? Come on, friends. This would have been an easy win for them.
Well, I see Willie Williams.
Oh, did you? Oh, let me see. Okay, we got a comment come in. Let me see. I didn't. Oh, there he is. I didn't even see that comment. There you go. Fly. There you go, Will. Thank you, Will. Will is my friend. A long time friend. So he is. I'm going to type his name in. I know he's happy he's in the contest.
Oh man, I wish I could send a link to Facebook or something, but I'm actually
it's streaming on our Facebook page as well.
is.
So Will, if nobody else joined, you got a single dunk. Is Noodles still there? I know Noodles was there. Let's see if Noodles there. What we're going to do, we're going to let that queue for a minute. We'll come back to that. But we got Will in there for right now. If any more people join, we will get back to it. So let's now, I love your title. You Can Be Fly. You kind of took a twist there because, they got the wings, they can fly, but also you have a brand or butterflies or something. I mean, both talk to us about that. It's like a twofold meaning here.
My slogan. So I design bow ties, swag bows, all different kind of bow ties and different bow ties. So our slogan is "Why look so dry when you can be fly?"
Oh, I love it.
Swag tie. So with that, I took the middle of the slogan, "You can be fly," and I a shirt brand.
All right.
So
Awesome.
with the shirts, I actually after the shirts, I made a fragrance for.
Okay.
So after that, I made bracelets.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That says
Okay.
when you can be fly, and actually a book.
The book. There you go. So, man, you really merchandised it. You got that merch going on there. There you go.
One thing that you have to do, you have to push your brand. So like
Yeah.
my bracelets, if I sell up my bracelet, or if I have a bracelet, these actually glow in the dark. So if I have one of my bracelets on, somebody say, "Hey, I like that bracelet. What does it mean?" Okay,
Right.
I have a children's book. It's called "You Can Be Fly."
That's right.
We just start going into it. Or if I have on the fragrance, "You Can Be Fly." So, hey, what's that smell? Oh, I designed it myself. It's called "You Can Be Fly."
There you
Um,
go.
book. So it's a lot that can go into "You Can Be Fly" with my bow ties. I would tell them my slogan: "Why look so dry when you can be fly?" Swagging in a bow tie. And with "You Can Be Fly," I actually a book. So
Okay.
Swag Bows is my own company. So I actually have my own, that's my first brand, and this is my second brand. You can be fly.
Okay. Okay. Well,
It's all
I know at the bottom of the screen here, if you guys want to contact Derrin, man, he has a lot of places you can contact him down there at the bottom scrolling. Make sure you hook him up. He's on Instagram, Facebook. He has a website, and there's his email address. He's pretty bold. Most people don't put their email address, but he gave it to me. Yeah, so man, I appreciate you sharing that. We
yes.
have another. We got some. Oh man, they're coming in now. We got some more people entering the contest. Let me add that back here. So we got somebody out there called Noodles. I love that name. Here's one called Icy. Okay, let me see how you spell that. All right. Well, we got 3 people. This is an easy duck race. Well, I mean, I don't know about you, but the odds of winning, this is awesome. We're going to give them one more minute before we kick that race off, but it's pretty fun.
Okay.
So, and one of the other things, Derrin, you said support. I think that's so good to have support. You said your mom. I actually, like I said, got to meet her. Now, who else was with them at that day? Was that your
2 sons?
Your 2 sons? Okay, that was your 2 sons. All right.
And they're
Oh,
actually,
there they go. There they go. Right there. Man, that's all right.
who the book is dedicated to. And my second picture.
Okay. Oh, man, that is awesome. That is so cool. That is awesome.
So with my mom, she was a huge supporter. Huge supporter. She was a teacher for over 20 years, so that was right up her alley. She has a daycare, so she loves arts, craft, books. My wife, she actually was there, like I said, when I was making the book,
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowl. So just having a lot of support. My brothers, just pretty much my family.
Yeah.
Who I talked to, the person who actually helped me with the process of the book. So it's pretty much support, but you have to believe in yourself, and you have
That's
to.
it.
If you don't believe in yourself, then I'm pretty sure nobody else. So if I wasn't believing in myself and I didn't make the process, so my mom, she's a visual person. So if you don't have evidence of you doing it, she's not going to pretty much.
Right. Well, that's the key there too. I got 3 boys here, and if they don't show any effort, I'm not going to show any effort. If I
Right.
see I'm going to help someone trying, but if you're not trying, why should I? So I mean, that's just my mantra there. If you're not trying, I'm not going to try it. If you don't have enough faith to believe it, I am not going to believe it. Well, this is the last call for the duck race, guy. We have Icy, Noodles, and Will. If anybody else want to be added to the race, your time is now. We're going to do a countdown in 30 seconds. And if you're not in, we're going to kick this race off. Here, I'm going to do a 30-second countdown. Here we go. All right, we are back. Well, Derrin, I don't know if have you ever seen this duck race?
I don't think I have.
Oh man, it's a riot here. Normally we have a whole bunch of people in this, but we got it right here. We're going to kick it off right here. So I'm going to make sure I'm on the right screen. But when you got all these monitors up here, you don't know what you're clicking on. So here we go. So we have 30 people. It's set. I think I hit the set button. Yeah, there we go. We got Ices and Noodles. So we're going to kick it off. I think I just hit this start. And whatever duck wins, they're going to get your book. Here we go.
Okay, Will.
Will's out in the lead. Let's see. Is he going to win it here? Uh-oh, Noodles Icy hanging back here. So let's see who's going to win. Come on, Will. I want my friend Will to win. Come on, Will. Will's going to win. Come on, Will. 10 seconds. Uh-oh, is Noodle going to hang in there? Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. Will is fading. See, uh-oh, wait a minute. Icy, no. Look at this. Icy wins. Icy wins the race. Oh, my goodness. Look at there. So, Icy, I'm going to put something on the screen for you. What you need to do is all winners email us your name at live@computerpile.live and your address, and we will have that book shipped right to you. So there's no cost to you at all. Derrin's going to get a tick in Amazon for one sale. He's ready to roll there. So yeah, that's our little duck game there. I mean, that's so fun. We're going to do one more at the end. That's the wheel game. And that one's pretty fun as well. I kind of like that one as well. So let's talk about what's next for you. You wrote this book. So are you got any other books in line?
I do. I have a lot of books that I've been thinking of lately since I wrote this book. And vacations actually clear your mind. So,
oh yeah,
most of the books that I have, they are kind of centered around insects. But I have my next book, and it's called Let's Stick Together.
Okay. All right. Okay. So is this one published yet?
It's not published yet, but
okay,
the correct procedures to
right.
get it. So only thing is with the publishing with this one is just like the first one, just up. But it will be coming soon to bookstores near you.
Okay, good. Now, your bow ties, where do you sell those at? And your shirts?
So I have www.swagbows.com.
Okay.
I do a lot of fashion shows and vendors. We are soon to have a brick and mortar, Lord willing. We'll have one. And word of mouth, I'll sell them on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
But yeah, pretty much I do a lot of inquiries, have a lot of people want different weddings or different events, different fashion shows where they want combined sets. We do those as well.
Okay. Wow. Now, do you go around to like any schools and like read to the kids?
Okay, so I haven't yet, just because new is something. But my cousin, she's a teacher at the school. My mom, she's been reading them to her daycare. You actually seen Miss Margaret.
Yeah. Oh, I love Miss Margaret.
Amazing. She actually read it for Mother Goose. So we have a lot of people reading them different places. I'm actually supposed to go to the library and read it when they have their program. So that is a goal of mine. Because with the bow ties, I actually went around teaching guys how to tie the bow ties, and went to different schools and teaching kids how to tie bow ties. So that is one thing that I would love to do, is go read books at schools.
Now, I don't know how to tie a bow tie. I just know how to tie a tie. Man, so I mean, they're totally different, aren't they?
It's real easy.
Okay, so but I mean, okay, yeah, it's real easy. Yeah, you can. Okay.
So pretty much it's just like tying a shoestring. So
okay, we're watching you here. Y'all guys learning on Amazon today.
Is my butterfly bow tie.
Okay.
So you have the right, the left. Well, my left, my right. So with that, you're gonna go the right over left.
Okay.
And with that one, you're gonna tuck it.
Okay.
and leave it like a shoelace.
Okay.
Right. With this one, you want to form the bow.
Oh.
I'll do it again. Form it. Right. You go butterfly.
Okay.
Right. You see that? We're gonna make razzle a butterfly.
I see it.
Want to close the butterfly. A little hole in the back of the butterfly. This is the key trick. We're just going to insert it halfway and bring the rest of it out here. And you have a bow tie.
Wow. Man, I tell you, I don't know if you guys better save this video. We just gave you a free demo how to do a button. And that's nice, man. You tied that thing. You did that. That's all right. Goodness gracious. That was all right. Learning to tie a bow tie on Amazon Prime Day. Amazon Prime Day. I'm going to talk about that for 1 second. A lot of people don't know even about Amazon Live. Let me ask you a question. Did you know about Amazon Live?
Not until I met you.
A lot of people didn't know that Amazon has its own platform where shoppers come, and as they're shopping, if we're talking about an item live, it appears on the product page and they can click on it.
Oh,
so,
right.
I mean, and basically we're informing people about the product so they're learning about the product before they purchase it. And also we create videos about products. We get a lot of sponsors sending us tons of products. I don't know if you went to our page, but you see my sons, they are having fun creating videos. We get a good kick out of that about these videos. So it's really fun, guys. Remember to go to our store. It's computerpile.shop. Before you go, if you just go to computerpile.shop, that takes you right to our Amazon store, and you just shop like you normally do, at Amazon. We get a little commission, and it doesn't cost you anything, but it takes a lot to put things together, so that helps us out to support us. We really appreciate that. I was going to ask you something else. I was trying to pull up Miss Margaret picture here. I wanted to show everybody her picture. I think I'm going to get it right here. Okay, here, I think I got it. You're going to like this. I'm going to get, for you guys wanted to see Miss Margaret picture. Hold on.
And she is amazing.
And she's so sweet.
That's
I just really, how they say your spirit bears witness with the people's spirit. That is so true.
Look at Miss Margaret.
There's Miss Margaret. I'm going to get a bigger picture here. I'm going to flip through that. That's another there here. This was an event that we were having. And there you go. Tell us who we got here.
That's my mom and that's my two sons. Actually, that shirt that I have on is my up and coming brand. It's called Better Days.
Better Days. Man, you got it going on. You were working that. I tell you got to get up with Derrin. He's got it working in all different types of angles.
Yes,
now, here's a question. So I know you're not doing this full time. Do you work a secular job?
Yes, sir. I have a full-time job.
Okay. Yeah. So guys, I advise everyone needs a side hustle. I'm telling you, because my side hustle, I want to become my real hustle. I've been in the corporate world for about 30 years, and I tell you, I hate to say, burnout is approaching. So, I'm really enjoying this Amazon stuff, being able to stream and go live. It's really cool. So we're going to get here and see Miss Margaret one more time. There she go right there, reading to the kids. Man, I'm telling you guys, we had a great time here. There's your mom, and there she is, Miss Margaret there. If she knew she was on Amazon Live today, she would get us. I think I got one more picture of her standing up. There you go. And then I think that's me. Hey, guys, you can see me holding Miss Margaret there. And then there's you and the book right there. And thank you for donating that book to our ministry. There's our library. You're in our library right there. We got a lot of good books, and it was good to add your book to that as well. So
thank you. Man. I appreciate y'all for having it.
Yeah, no problem. Well, let me see. Let me check on Amazon over here. Let's see here. I wanted to do the wheel game here. Let's see. I'm giving away 2 books. Icy won one. We got a wheel game here. There's the duck race. I'm going to drag this wheel one over here. This wheel one fun. I wanted to play with this. So what word, Derrin, I'll let you. What word should the people on Amazon type to enter this contest? Just give us a one word that you want them to type.
Razzle.
Oh my goodness, can they spell that one? I can't spell.
Razzle.
Give them something easy to spell.
Okay, let me see. Bow.
Bow. There you go, man. That's good. Quick thinking. All right, all of those on Amazon and those watching on Facebook. Derrin say the word bow is for our next giveaway. Type bow, B-O-W. All right, we got a comment, one coming in. I bet that's Will. Will knew how to spell razzle there. There's razzle. Did he spell it right?
R-A-Z-Z-L-E, but
all right, you were close, but he got bow. There's bow. So let me enter Will's name. Will, I hope you win. I hope Will win. Will, right now, you're the only one in there I see so far. Let's see here. Let's see who else is going to enter. All right, we're going to see if we're going to give them. We're going to do the countdown. If not, Will, I think you are a sure winner there. Will is hanging out with me. That's my friend Will. Oh, hey, we got another one. Somebody else. You might know them. Tell me if you know that person.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for. Okay, good. Tell her thanks for joining.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you, Tanisha, for joining there. All right. We got Icy and Noodles back in the race.
Right.
I'm not gonna. Should we let Icy back in? We shouldn't let Icy in. He already won.
Yeah, Icy, but
Icy. Yeah, Icy. Let's be fair. We try to. We're gonna let somebody else take a shot at it here, Icy. Appreciate you for entering, though.
Thank you, Icy.
Yeah, we're gonna do a 30-second countdown, and then we're gonna spin the wheel. We're gonna do a 30. So, guys, if you want to enter, Derrin say type bow. We have 3 enters. We're giving you 30 seconds. Here we go. All right, we are back. The last call for the contest here. Oh, we got another one here. All right, I actually know this guy. That's my son, JT. Thank you for joining, JT. Matter of fact, he's an author as well. He has 3 books on Amazon. And when I started this last year, I wanted him to be my first interview, and he turned me down. I tell you, that killed me. But he did turn me. He gave me his friend, and his friend was Alan Simmons. That was a great interview. He's doing a great job on his show. He has a podcast called Purpose Pod. Okay. I mean, Derrin, I'm telling you, as a young man, you need to watch the Purpose Pod. Matter of fact, it was so funny. I get the side note here. But he had a podcast 2 weeks ago, and he had a boxer on. So I told my son, I said, "Oh, he's got a boxer on." My son, "Oh, well." But my son walked by and saw who the guy was. He said, "Oh, my God, he's a world champion." I was like, wow. He said, "How did he get him on his show?" Well, he got him on his show. It was a great interview. And you can go back. We got another person entered the contest. I'm not going to pronounce the word. I'm just going to type it in here. Lavonne. All right. How you pronounce that?
Lavonne. Oh.
Lavonne. All right. All right. There you go. They're coming in. They were a little late here. So we got a goodwill thing here. So give me a countdown and we'll spin it. Derrin, give me a countdown.
All right. Where we counting from?
Whatever. You're in charge. Whatever you want to.
I count from 5.
Okay. Count
All
it
right.
down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, guys. He did the countdown. Here we go. All right. Congratulations, Noodles. All right. Noodles won. Noodles. I wonder what type of noodles that is. Noodles. All right, Noodles. I'm going to put some information on the screen for you and the first winner there. Make sure you email live@computerpile.live. Send your name and address, and we will mail those books out to you, no cost at all. Right down there at the bottom, live@computerpile.live, and we'll know that you won it. All right. Well, Derrin, I tell you, man, I ain't gonna hold up much. Let me ask you. Here's one question that a lot of people end the interview with. If you could be remembered for one thing, what would you like the people to remember you for?
Now that's a hard one. I never got that question before. I will say the love that I give.
All right, that's it.
You remember for the good person that I am, the light that God shines through me. That's what I want to be remembered for.
That's good. That is good right there. I tell you, because a lot of people, what their legacies is going to be. And as you said, you have two boys there. So, I mean, I tell people, you really don't know until you get kids. I mean, you know what? As I read the Bible and then it talks about the Father and the Son and we're the sons of God, it does not resonate until you get that. I mean, it just changes because the protection and love that you have for them. And each one, you love them and you just, man, it expands. So talk about your kids and that love that you want to be known for.
So my kids, I have two of the most wonderful, cool. They are the coolest little kids you can ask for. I have a 10-year-old. He's Derrin Jr. And I have a 4-year-old. His name is Derrin Gleaton. And I think Dalen is who gives me a run for my money. That's my Gemini child.
Oh.
So I'm one of 3 boys. And my father, he was a wonderful provider. Well, he's a wonderful provider, was a wonderful provider because I'm a grown man now. So
That's right.
protector. So he taught us every morning to get up and, go to work and, take care of your responsibilities, take care of your kids, take care of your family. He showed us what comes first. So
that's it.
That's what I seen from him and growing up. And I actually told him that on Father's Day. I wrote that in his car. I thank you for showing me how to be a provider and a protector for my children. I love them to pieces. They are who I do this for. My son, Derrin Jr., he actually is an artist. So
all right.
Got some books coming.
Yeah, so he'll be illustrating for you soon.
And that's actually my purpose, to show him. It's amazing when we go places. We was actually at the church and someone said, "Oh, where are these 2 boys at? That's on the they are running around." She was like, "Oh my gosh, they're so famous." My son, just seeing him, go to different bookstores and seeing that the book is.
Oh man, that is awesome.
It's actually something that I can show him instead of telling him.
Right.
This is me, and this is where you are. So instead of just telling him, he can actually see it.
That's it. Well, and then like I said, you're leading a good example. I mean, the best example is the one that you live. A lot of people tell their children how to live and not live in that way. But when you can show them, as you said earlier, it makes a difference. So another question I had to ask, you said you're one of 3. Where are you at? The middle? Are you the middle or the oldest or the youngest?
I'm the baby.
You're the baby. All right. All right. You're the baby. All right. That it makes a difference, man. I tell you. So man, Derrin, this has been great. Any last words? I mean, we would love to have you back when your other book comes back. I'm going to put you center stage here, and the floor is yours. Any last word? Any plugs about what you're doing? You got the last minutes here. It's your the floor is yours.
Okay. Last words, I would say, don't listen to other people. Listen to yourself. Listen to the inner being. When it tells you to do it, do it. When you get an idea, write the vision, make it plain so it's able to touch. Don't look for supporters if you're not supporting yourself.
That's good.
I would say for anybody who just starting out on a business, and they feel that they are scared that no one will buy their product. One thing that I would say is, if you created a product, you already succeeded.
That's right.
If you have one customer,
Mm-hmm.
you succeeded because you've done what you thought you couldn't do. You
Mm-hmm.
made a sale. You created something and sold it. So, but one thing that I always tell people is, you have to let them see you.
Yeah.
Because if nobody sees you, they won't know that you exist, or they won't know anything that you have. So it's good to network. It's good to get your name out there. It's good to research. I would say never give up, because you never know when the timing is. The reason I say that is because if I didn't, Miss Margaret invited me to the church
Yes.
reading my book from Mother Goose. If I had something else going on, or if I told Miss Margaret I can't make it, I would never had this opportunity that I have right now with meeting you. So I would say seize the moment, and I had one more. I think it's going to come back to me, but just go for what's yours. That's all I pretty much would say. And the faith, believe
All
me,
right.
you can do it.
You can do it. Wow. I wanted to know, it was Tanisha Mitchell still there? If you're still out there, put a comment, because Noodles, you can't see I don't know if you can see the Amazon comments, but Noodles said he wanted to donate the book. He has one. Wow. Look at there. You got another sale. He wanted to donate it to Tanisha. So
Well,
Tanisha Mitchell, send me your email address and
well,
we'll get that book out.
Tanisha has tons of books
All
because,
right, Tanisha. All right, Noodles.
if Levon's still there, we can.
Levon, are you still there? Levon, send us a comment. Levon, are you still there? If
Yeah,
Levon there, we will. Derrin made the executive decision here. We're going to give it to Levon Stewart. Levon Stewart. I'm going to put the address up here for you once again. And please send us this information, because we would love to get you that book out. Noodles donated it, but Tanisha has books. So Derrin, that was real good that you know that. And we'll give it to Levon there. All right. Well, man, this has been a great interview. I'm just going to tell everybody they need to go back. You were dropping some major knowledge there. Good information, especially when people are trying to get something done and with a vision, and then just seeing it to come to fruition. A lot of people have a lot of visions, but it never happens. So, man, once again, I appreciate you for your time. We're going to throw up your contact information here at the end. And like I say, we will definitely be keeping in contact with you. And man, I tell you, I really appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
All right. Take care. Hang out for 1 second. Well, guys, that was Derrin Gleaton Sr. You Can Be Fly. Guys, his book is in our carousel at the bottom. We gave 2 books away, and we saw so much going on this live stream where people was giving. Okay, Tanisha Mitchell, there she go, says, thank you. Please, Tanisha, send us your email address. Send us your name and address, and we will get that book out to you ASAP. And we appreciate you for joining. And guys, thank you. Remember to start your shopping on our store. It helps us out on computerpile.shop. And I'm going to throw Derrin's information up here. I want you to check him out, guys. He's in a lot of different places. I'm going to leave his contact information up here for about 1 minute. Write it down. Check this young man out. I mean, you've seen the interview. It was awesome. He was dropping great knowledge. And I love the way he wanted to be remembered by love. Wow. That love will tell it all.